Hi. Okay, so I just watched a movie called Escape from Tomorrow. It's on Shudder UK. It got, I think, 55% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, this is gonna be interesting. So I thought that I would watch it because it kind of jumped out at me because I love Disney, and when I was at Disney, I was like kind of creeped out by it. Like, my ex's stepdad was like, these people go to like Disney college. I don't know if this is true, I've never checked because it kind of freaks me out. So I don't really like people in masks and dressing up as things. Now, I like horror things dressed up because they're honest about it. When you go to Disney, they're all like, hi, this is fantastic and everything's wonderful. Oh, I'm a Disney princess and I'm never ever upset and la-di-da. And that creeps me out. If someone's in like a costume like Pluto, when I met Pluto, he was like heavy creepy. He was like hanging all over me and panting, and he was being a creep. And then we met Chip and Dale, and those two were total perverts. I didn't like them one bit. They were like grabby, shovey, they were like really in your face. So I didn't like them either. So Vince explained to me that they go to like a Disney college and it's like all nice and they're checked and they're not serial killers yet or caught or whatever. So I was like, cool, I'll accept this will be fine. So that kind of like unsettled me. So I know that there's like an unsettling part of Disney that I know I'm not really fond of. So I seen this movie and I thought, this might be up my alley. I might like this because it's like the guy, so his name's Jim. He has two kids, a boy and a girl. I think the girl's older than the boy. They're really close in age. I don't know. Anyway, they're not really important. Neither's he, neither's she, the wife. No one's really important in the movie, to be honest. It's crap. Kinda expected it to be crap, but I thought I'd give Shudder a chance to redeem its stealing money off me and stuff, you know? So he goes to Disneyland and Disney World, so they filmed it at both places. I took notes. So technically this movie was filmed at Disney World and Disneyland, and they shot it in secret. So Disney didn't know, and they were filming it on like normal Canon cameras. I think it was Canon from what I remember. It's written and directed by Randy Moore. Not Mandy Moore, Randy Moore. So it came out in 2013. It's shit, really. He goes to Disney World, he starts tripping out. There's a couple of weird trippy moments, like when he's on It's a Small World. He's like going about and the things have got like creepy, really crap creepy faces. Like, I could have done a better job. Stevie Wonder could have done a better job than that, but never mind. He made an effort, he made a movie, good for him. I'm really, like, I support people making movies and trying. Like, he tried, he nailed it for what he wanted to do. Because I think, like, he had a rocky relationship, the director, Randy Moore, had a rocky relationship with his dad, and he used to go to Disney World with him, and then the place was kind of tainted when they fell out, and that's kind of screaming out of the movie that he's like feeling a bit disturbed by Disney. So they didn't get permission from Disney. They released it at Sundance, I think it was Sundance. It might not have been Sundance. Don't take my word for gospel, okay? But it was at a film festival and they released it and everybody was like, holy hell, Disney's going to come for you. Bet they're on flights already, ready to murder you all. But they didn't. Disney pretend this never happened, which good for them. Like, I wouldn't waste no money trying to sue this guy, because it was like £600,000 to make, and they made like £100,000 in the box office. So, failed. Like, really bombed. So, what else did I write? So, yes, this is going to have spoilers in it, obviously, because it's shit, don't watch it. Well, I mean, watch it, it's interesting, it's all in black and white, it's get some really cool, like, camera work and stuff, like, they had to film, like, in 6-minute windows and stuff like that, like, so that the lighting was right, because it's black and white and needs to be certain lighting, and they, like, planned this months in advance. I live in Scotland, you can't plan for that, so obviously in America you can plan for clouds and stuff, so good for you guys. We could never do that here, because it's like sunny at 1 PM and then raining at 1:02. So yeah, the French girls. So, any spoilers, there's French girls right through this movie that he's like, the dad's like following around, and they're really creepy. They're like overly creepy to each other. They're overly creepy to the kids. They're not really seductive to him, although he thinks they are. But they're more kind of liking the kids, which is weird. And they are like, I would say they're like 19-year-old, maybe younger than that. Like, they look really young. One of them especially looks really, really young. So the pair of them are a pair of creeps. I didn't like them one bit. They were creeping me out. They were making my skin crawl. The It's a Small World trip, like, he has a weird, like, trip on that, like, a trippy situation. That was crap. Like, it was really badly done. Why are the French girls being weird with the banana? European folk are clearly sex pests. Like, oh, we'll just be seductive with this banana. Oh my god, this banana, let's eat it in a seductive manner in Disney World. Go in the bin. You should go to jail for being seductive with a banana in Disney World. It's wrong. You don't do that in Disney World. It's disgusting. Just eat a banana like this and then eat it. Don't be dirty with bananas. That's why I don't eat bananas. You don't know where to look. You're like, don't do it. It's wrong. So I've wrote like a bunch of notes, right? Like, this whole thing is full of notes. I'm not going to get into all them notes because the film is not really worth watching, but like, I would say just to add it to weird things that you've watched, you could watch it. I don't know. Oh, the turkey leg. So they kept eating turkey legs in this, and it reminded me of when I was in Florida and I got a turkey leg. It wasn't nice. It tasted disgusting, and I put it in the bin, and then everybody was like, where'd the turkey leg go? And I was like, oh, I ate it, and I didn't. I put it in the bin. So it's all coming out now. If anyone watches this who was in Disney with me, chucked it in the bin because it was disgusting. It was my own money. Like, I paid for it with my own money, even though I wasn't supposed to spend my money. I was there with my ex. Oh yeah, the main guy, Jim, the dad, looks like Tom Cruise. Like, he looks like a cheap ass Tom Cruise, but he looks like Tom Cruise, and it's weird. Like, the whole time you're watching it, you're like, did they know that he looked like Tom Cruise before they put him in this movie? Because he totally looks like Tom Cruise, but like a more, like, as if Tom Cruise didn't have that much money and he didn't have an easy life, you know? Like, he had a hard life. Like, alternate universe Tom Cruise. Boom, he's in this movie. What else? Oh, the most horrific moment of this movie, because apparently it's a horror movie. It ain't. Don't watch this for horror. Is they're in Epcot and the little girl's like, I want stuff. Give me things. I want, like, this Minnie Mouse. Give me this Minnie Mouse. And she's like, no. Slaps her right in the face. Right in the face. She's like a little girl. And the dad's like, she doesn't usually act this way. And the mum walks away with the son, leaving the little girl with her dad because she was done with her shit, basically. What else happened in this crappy movie? Oh yeah, it takes a turn for the, like, sci-fi for about 5 minutes maybe. And it's weird because it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't actually do anything. So he goes into this, like, weird thing, and he's in a chair, and he's got, like, an Epcot ball in his head, and it's, like, going, like, building round his head. And then he's like, you're in my head. And then the guy was a robot, and he chops his head off. The bad, like, lab man, whatever. And it was all about Siemens, like, not Siemens, but, like, Siemens, like, who used to make phones, and that make, like, computery things, and apparently they made Epcot. Anyway, the guy from Siemens is a robot, and it's weird. So then he gets his geosporin, he's calling it, but I'm sure it's called neosporin. We don't have it in the UK, but in America, keep me right. So he, like, squirts that all over the place in a really weird way. Squirts it on picture of a naked lady. It's white, whatever. And it bursts all the electrical things, and he escapes, and he chops the guy's head off, and then he, like, escapes somehow out of, like, a manhole cover. Crap. Like, I don't even know. I could write a better story than this when I was, like, in primary school. I think the worst part that actually made me feel sick was when he was being sick in the toilet, and it was hairballs because he had cat flu, which is, like, because it's Disney and Mickey's a mouse and cat flu, whatever. So there's, like, a weird situation with a nurse with boobs, and she's like, oh, you're gonna get cat flu, everyone's carrying it. And she's, like, crying. Anyway, that was pointless too. But he gets cat flu and he dies, and the little boy lets him. He just goes back to bed. His dad's like, help me, and he's like, nah, and shuts the door and lets his dad die. And then some weird guys turn up, take his body away, give the little boy a badge. Then the very end of the film is a couple gets out of a car, and the dad's body's getting drove away in the background in a van, like a patient, like a dead people transit van, whatever they're called, private ambulance. So he's getting, like, taken away in the background, and they get out of the car, and it's the girl who you don't really know who she is. She looks like Maya Rudolph, like the actress. She kind of looks like her. She gets out of the car, and then a guy gets out of the car that's the dad the whole time. Tom Cruise. The guy that looks like Tom Cruise is now the new guy in this other couple, and they've got a little girl. It doesn't explain anything. I have no idea why they did that, but they did it because they were trying to, like, Shyamalanas, but that was ridiculous. I have no idea. I don't know what they were attempting, but it was bad. I would give this a 4 out of 10, just because I appreciate their movie making. I appreciate their balls, really, for going into Disney and sneakily filming a whole movie and having the balls to bring it out and risk Disney totally annihilating their whole entire life. Good for them for having the balls for that. And kind of like that it was in black and white. That was quite cool. Different. I think it would be cheaper. I don't know. I think it is cheaper. Like with that other film. I can't remember what it's called. But that's shot in black and white, a Kevin Smith film. And that's shot in black and white because it's cheaper. Anyway, so yeah, that's my review on the crappy film of this evening by Shudder. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Shudder. I really feel great about paying however much I agreed to pay. I can't remember. but Escape from Tomorrow is on Shudder UK. Give it a watch if you're got nothing better to do and you've watched everything else in the whole entire universe and you want to watch something based in Disney. Makes me want to go back, kind of, like, to have, like, alcohol, get drunk, see fussy, creepy faces, places, I don't know. So that's my review, 4 out of 10 for the Escape from Tomorrow film about Disney, and I'm never watching it again, and I'm never going to get that 90 minutes back in my life, and I'm sad. I'm really sad about it. It's pants. Anyway, watch it or don't, but that's Shudder UK. Thanks, guys. See you next time with another review on some crappy films off Shudder. Bye!